The research being undertaken at Imperial College Business School is having a direct impact upon the ways in which industry regulators are seeking to protect our consumer rights. There are now over 5.9 billion mobile subscribers worldwide. That's 87% of the world's population. How do regulators balance freedom for business operation with fairness and value for the customer? With so many of us using mobile phones every day, it's clear that the regulation of this industry is of paramount importance to everyone. Tommaso Valletti, Professor of Economics at Imperial College Business School, was inspired to investigate whether the seemingly positive actions of regulators actually benefited customers.
In conducting our research, we assembled a very large set of data, collecting information about the bills of different customers in different countries. And we constructed profiles of small users, medium users, and high users. We found that in spite of the attempts of regulators to cut down termination fees, these are the prices paid to make a call to a mobile phone, we found that mobile companies reacted by increasing the prices elsewhere in the mobile bill we pay. Just to give a few examples, they would do that by increasing, say, the monthly subscription fee or by reducing the subsidy to mobile handsets. The term waterbed effect, I think, gives quite a nice visual analogy to what happened. Regulators cutting down the termination fees and mobile companies pushing up prices somewhere else, like on a waterbed. If you press down on a part of the bed will pop up somewhere else. Our work on the waterbed effect was the first piece of empirical research done on the impact of regulation in such an important industry, such as mobile phones. So it has been used by the Office of Communications, Ofcom, in the UK to better inform the actions they are taking with respect to this market. But I should say the impact has not been limited to the UK alone, because in every single European country, mobile termination is subject to regulation. So in the 27 member countries of the EU, our research has been read and has informed the regulators of European countries.
Tommaso's research into interconnection and regulation in the telecommunications market is the first and only study of its kind. In 2011, Professor Valletti was a witness during an appeal against Ofcom, the UK's regulator of media and communications, regarding termination charges, where his research was used extensively and decisively during the case. Tommaso also acts as an expert advisor to the European Commission with regard to the telecoms industry. To quote Ed Richards, Ofcom's chief executive, Tommaso's academic research deals with relevant and complex policy questions, so that the results of his work are in fact highly relevant to organisations such as Ofcom, where policy making is based on rigorous assessment of the available evidence.
One of the ultimate aims of my research is to help policymakers and regulators to make informed choices which would strike a balance between freedom of business for the companies and also providing a fair value to the customers.
Tommaso's highly valued work in the investigation of the telecommunications market is just one example of Imperial College Business School's pioneering projects that directly impact upon all of us in the wider world.